come to the voter with a lot of money, and I tell them, look, vote for me, I'm going to protect you. But when they get to parliament, they want to recover that money that they were giving you as a voter. So this is a challenge. It bounces back to us as Kenyans, as voters, as the decision makers, because whatever we saw in parliament is garbage in, garbage out. We vote in bad leaders, we get bad leadership in parliament.
All right. I see your point. I just want you to put a pin on that for a second. You did say something quite significant, and I want you to pick up on this. We're a law-abiding country, a country that respects and follows the rule of law. So, for the sake of the viewers out there, there's been a lot of questions here. I know people are asking, okay, so what does this mean now? Now that the president has sent it back. I believe the two of you saw the piece that went on air a few minutes ago, and there's one person who's actually saying, look, there appears to be a bit of monkey business here. Sending it back, what does that mean? It can pass, you know, if nothing is done within 14 days and so on. Help us understand, okay, so the bill has been sent back to Parliament with recommendations to scrap off all the clauses in totality, and the National Assembly Speaker has received it, acknowledged it. What next? Help us understand what next. Kenyans need to know what next after this. What does this mean? Is the bill out on a technicality, or is it going to come back? Talk to us a little bit about that.
This is the third of 3 bills introduced in the past years, including the housing bill that was there last year that was also its own animal, but this, I guess, was the nail that broke the camel's back. There is a bill that went through the House and was assented. All that is left now is a signature that signs this bill into law. If this bill is not signed into law within 21 days of today, or of the day it was passed, that is, it then goes and automatically becomes a law. This bill has to be returned to Parliament, and during a parliamentary session, withdrawn. And Parliament, it seems, unless a special sitting is called within the 21-day period, this bill still becomes law. That is very clear. And I feel like, pardon my senior over here, we are missing the message of what happened this week and last week.
What is the message from where you sit?
The past 2 years, the president has tried to push his agenda by raising taxes. And all that everyone is trying to pass across as clearly as possible, that keeps bringing us back to this watershed moment, is increase the tax base. The tax base is the people who work. The more people who work, the more people can provide to themselves, to their family, to their country, to their government. There is no one working since the pandemic. We people who are lawyers and doctors are now DJs on TV doing their mixes like Grouchy and the rest. People who were in different careers had to reorganize themselves from the top way down to the bottom. This is a reorganized tax base, and it is much smaller than it was pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, everyone was moving. The country was a star. It was channeling money in, money out. At this juncture, we need the government to understand that the tax base, the people who need to be at work are not working. That is why there is such a number unseen before in this country, able to hit 35 counties in one afternoon, not because they are not busy, because they are not busy, right?